Anyone in our position, wearing the tie, wearing the suit jacket, they're being compensated in some way, shape, or form. How do you know that your broker, your advisor, has your best interests at heart?
It's tough. I think it's almost impossible. It's a great question, impossible to answer, because the truth, where does the truth come from? But what you need to look for is someone that's worked really hard at educating themselves past the masses. You and I have designations, degrees behind my name that very few have.
Right, alphabet soup at some point.
But almost nobody does that because you can make money without it. So why educate yourself? Well, the reason it's important to me to educate myself is I think God put me into this business to make people be the best. And how can I do that if I don't have a broad knowledge and wherever they're at? Because when I go talk to 10 people, they're all in different spots. They're all in, it's kind of like herding the cows when I was farming. You know, when I herded the cows and brought them into the corral, I didn't care what their problems were. I didn't care where their favorite place was. I took them in the corral and we castrated, we dehorned, we branded, we did a whole bunch of stuff that they didn't like any of it. And that's because I took them to the corral. And that's how the industry is a lot. The industry has a specific product, they have a lack of knowledge, they're controlled by someone else that gives them rules or limitations of what they do. So you need to look for that freedom. You need to look for that education. You need to look for self-employed. You need to look for someone that allows planning to drive what they're doing.
There's a big move to fee-only advisors and fiduciary language. You know, broker maybe a previous lifetime ago. You get into that space, are there no conflicts with a fee-only advisor?
There's conflicts no matter what. You know, we have created in our firm, we've created a reality which, I don't know where you go find it someplace else, that whether you invest with us, whether we place assets for you or not, we're going to be able to run our business. Which means we can give you advice that's best for you because we don't have to get to a certain place. I don't have to get you to that corral. I can be the shepherd and come to you and make sure you're okay where you're at, rather than herding to your corral and doing whatever I want. And so fee only is great. You know, everybody has this story about why what they're doing is great. But we need to have independence, we need to have education, we need to be free of other people's rules as much as we can. We need to be planning oriented. And then if you don't trust the person, I don't care how good they are, there are great people out there that if you don't trust them, you're never going to be your best, because every time they say something, you doubt it, you procrastinate, you hesitate, and that's not good for the person you're working with, it's not good for you. So look for those things. Look for education, look for independence, look for what is their practice built around, look that they are planning oriented, and then find, do you trust them? Can you build a relationship? Those are the things that are important. And unfortunately, the vast majority of our industry has things pulling them away from what's best for you. So just be careful.